There and welcome. Thank you for coming. If this is your first time, I hope you enjoy this. My name is Tammy and I'm with Country Girls Tumblers. Please give me a thumbs up, like, share, and consider subscribing for everyone. So this is the non-oops wood grain deer tumbler. So the difference is I spray painted this with white and um, put a clear coat over the alcohol ink. But with this spray paint, I taped it off on the top and the bottom. And we're going in with our caramel alcohol ink on this one instead of the sand. So we're going to use the caramel and we are going to fully coat all the way around this koozie. And we want to make sure that we get the top of that rim and just get a good coat all the way over it. And we will actually go back and touch up some of the other areas around this to make it a little darker in spots to give it some dimension. And then we're going to go in with our walnut, and we are just going to put the walnut on the bristles of the brush and on the koozie itself, and just work that alcohol ink in and give it some dimension or some texture, some depth to this koozie in different locations. You just want to go around random spots and put a little drop or put a little line and then just work that into different shapes. As you see, it looks like a, a knot on this. And then as we go on, I quit using the alcohol ink, and just this is 91% rubbing alcohol that I'm spraying on the bristles and activating all that alcohol ink that's already on those bristles. And then we're just going to use the brush and swipe up and down on this koozie to give it some of the lines like in the bark of a tree. And you don't want to do this very heavy. And this is still using the walnut alcohol ink. Or actually, it's a mix between the walnut and the um, it was either caramel or ginger. I think it was ginger that we used as the base coat. Either one of them turns out really good, using the caramel or the ginger. And this is just the walnut alcohol ink. And you can see I'm just putting just a little bit on these bristles. And you can see as I swipe, just a little bit of that alcohol ink is coming off the bristles. I really love the way that this turned out. Now, on the next section of this video, I'm sorry, I did not record me doing the epoxy on this one, so I actually used the video of me putting the epoxy on the wood grain koozie, or the wood grain oops koozie. If you haven't checked that out, go ahead and check that video out. You'll see where I messed up on it. The koozie still turned out really pretty. But yeah, it just, I don't think that my customer would like it very well. So once we get this alcohol ink on, what I something else that I did not record was I carried this out and spray painted clear 2x Rust-Oleum paint on it to kind of help seal these colors in. The video that you're about to see, this one right here, I did not do that, so the color got distorted. And what we're using is the amazing quick coat epoxy that I picked up from Walmart. It works really well. It's usually cure to touch in 4 to 6 hours. So we just want to put that on our koozie. After you've clear coated the alcohol ink, set that, let that gas off for about an hour, and then I put my epoxy on and I torch it to get any micro bubbles out. Once I've completed that and it's dried, I go in and I cut out my deer decal that my customer wanted, and I put that on. And once again, here, I'm sorry, this koozie is actually a koozie on my previous upload, and I will put a link to that one. So we're just gonna put our epoxy on. We're gonna torch it, get any of the micro bubbles out. And this is what the results is gonna be. And this is our final with putting the clear coat on top of the epoxy. Hope you enjoy. Bye-bye.